following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hey, good afternoon, friends. Welcome to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today, and thank you for joining us in the Dead Doctors Don't Lie show. We'll get your phone calls at the bottom of the hour. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll-free, 831-685-1080. That's our priority line number, or toll-free, 888-379-2552. If you have questions about your medication, supplements, the longevity products, if you want to wean yourself off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we are here for you on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program, 831-685-1080, priority line, or 888-379-2552, toll-free. We do have lines open for you. Try to call in early if you can. I am Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements in my practice rather than toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, and you want to get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you do that, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552, toll-free. I thought we'd start the program off today talking about an important subject, liver disease, liver health. 100 million Americans are dealing with fatty liver disease. The body stores fat in various areas of the body, but because the liver processes fat and the liver is partially made up of fat, the fat content of the liver can get pretty high, and once you end up with what's called fatty liver or fatty liver disease, it's difficult for liver cells to do their business. And indeed, liver cells do a lot of business. Over 500 different biochemical reactions occur in the liver. The liver is responsible for processing proteins and fats and amino acids and storing vitamins. And of course, the liver is also an important organ. It is the most important organ when it comes to detoxification. According to research published in the Journal of Hepatology, it's food and it's sugar that's responsible for liver disease, according to the study that was published, I believe, last year in the Journal of Hepatology. Food choices and dietary habits of 2,634 people were analyzed, and the more sugary beverages that were ingested, the more liver disease that occurred. In fact, in many ways, you could say liver disease is sugar disease. This finding in the Journal of Hepatology was particularly pronounced in folks who got their sugar fixes from soda pop and fruit juice, which points to high fructose corn syrup as a particularly problematic ingredient when it comes to liver disease. So the liver is the main detox organ in the body. It processes poisons. It processes prescription drugs. The more drugs you're on, the more burden your liver is going to be under. The more alcohol you're drinking, the more cigarettes you're smoking, the more sugar you're eating, the more bad stuff you're doing, the more bad living you're undergoing, the more work your liver is going to be doing. Thus, it's no surprise that nearly 100 million Americans are dealing with liver disease in this country. So the liver does all kinds of stuff, and there's probably no more important organ in the body, save for the heart and the brain, than the liver. You got to love your liver. And how do you love your liver? Well, first of all, you stay away from the processed food. You stay away from the sugars. Foods that have high concentrations of sugar, desserts, breads, cereals, pastas. After the saliva acts on these foods and they make their way into the stomach and enter into the intestine, and they get blasted with enzymes from the pancreas, eventually they're going to wind their way through the intestine and end up in the liver. And this is where problems can begin. Now, if they don't make their way into the liver fast enough, they can sit around in the intestine, and then you can run into another problem called small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And that is a really nasty digestive health issue. Small bacterial overgrowth, meaning literally bacteria overgrow. Small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, meaning literally bacteria overgrow in the small intestine. This can cause an overgrowth of the bad bacteria, crowding out the good bacteria, predisposing your body to fungal infections, yeast infections, malabsorption, more small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. A vicious cycle can ensue. Eventually, irritable bowel syndrome can show up. Ulcerative colitis can show up. Also, God forbid, colon cancer, which is one of the leading causes of cancer, can show up as well. And there's also an important link between blood toxicity and small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIBO, Eventually, as these bacteria overgrow in the small intestine, toxins will be secreted, wastes will be secreted into the blood. This can make their way into the brain. This can also cause problems with blood clots or clotting, sludging blood. It can cause problems with clogged lymph. Pretty much every single health challenge you can name can be related to small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, as well as to liver disease. What all this means is love your liver, love your intestine, stay away from the sugar, stay away from the processed food, and of course, get yourself on a good nutritional supplement program that features nutritional supplements that are important for digestive health. Digestive system makes up the first point on what I call the triangle of disease, which are the 3 points of bodily breakdown that precede all degenerative health challenges. The digestive system, point number 1, the blood sugar system, point number 2, and the adrenal thyroid complex, point number 3. What this means is, no matter what your health challenge is, backtrack. Number 1 to the digestive system, number 2 to the blood sugar system, and then number 3 to the adrenal thyroid complex. How do you do it? Well, you stay away from problem foods. Go on a fast. Do a Suero-V cleanse. Get yourself on some Suero-V, a half a bottle of Suero-V. That's spelled S-U-E-R-O-V-I-E. One of my favorite longevity products. It's electrolytes and fermented whey proteins, supremely important for digestive health, as well as for energizing your body when you're going through a fast. Do half a bottle of Suero-V every hour for maybe 1 to 2, maybe even 3 days. That's called a Suero-V cleanse. Great way to do a liver cleanse, by the way. And then when you start eating again, look for problem foods. Start eating normally. When you eat a food, see what kind of foods cause digestive distress, and then eliminate those foods. Then move on to point number 2. Work on your blood sugar system. Get on the sweeties from longevity. Use your ultimate niacin and your ultimate selenium. And, of course, lay off the refined sugars and processed flours and cereals and breads and other foods that break down into glucose or break down into sugar. High fructose corn syrup is also problematic. You'll find that in a lot of processed foods. And soda pops, stay away from high fructose corn syrup. Get on your sweeties and ultimate niacin and ultimate selenium. And then point number 3, calm the body down. Use your SDR breathing techniques, that is slow, deep, rhythmic breathing techniques, as well as nutritional supplements like vitamin C and zinc. All are available in the Healthy Start Pack from Longevity. You don't need individual supplements. You don't need to brain damage it because we've done all the work for you. Get on the Healthy Start Pack, throw in some Ultimate Nightly Essence and some Suero-V, maybe some Ultimate Selenium and also some Fucoid Z capsules. Fucoid Z is an amazing blood tonic, by the way. Nutritional supplementation, my friends, is a much more powerful answer to your health than anything you can get from the modern medical model, and that's why we're here on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program to help clear up any health challenges or health conditions you're dealing with. If you want to wean yourself off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. We'll be back right after this.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I am Pharmacist Ben, pinch hitting for Dr. Wallach today, and thank you for joining us. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. If you have a success story about how nutritional supplementation has helped you or your loved ones, if you want to comment about anything we're speaking about here today, and if you have questions about health challenges you or a loved one may be dealing with, we are here for you. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. I am Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements rather than toxic pharmaceutical drugs. Never did understand the logic of using prescription drugs and medication to take care of bodily ailments and health challenges. Do you know there's not a single prescription drug that does anything to reverse a disease? That's not the role of prescription drugs. We're deluded into believing that we're unhealthy, so we just take a prescription drug. It doesn't work that way. Prescription drugs do nothing but hide symptomology and change test scores. If you're satisfied with hiding your symptoms and changing your test scores, good. Go ahead and buy a drug. Go ahead and get on your prescription drugs and fill your prescriptions at the pharmacy and go to the doctor and get your medication. However, if you're truly interested in reversing diseases, if you're truly interested in getting healthy and strong and vital, if you're truly interested in living a long life, you need to get on a nutritional supplement program. That is why we are here on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. 831-685-1080. or 888-379-2552, toll free. I'll be sitting in for the next 45 minutes or so with my good friend and buddy, Douglas Winfrey. What's up, Doug?
Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
And, hey, did you see that there is a new diabetes drug that they're finding reverses the effects of dementia? So they're thinking they could start...
I just talked about that today, as a matter of fact.
They are thinking they could maybe start prescribing that to Alzheimer's patients. So,
well, what do you think that means? What would be your take-home message if you read an article like that?
That it's off-label prescribing and that they do that as often as they possibly can to increase their market share.
Well, how about the idea that there's a relationship between diabetes and the brain?
That too.
Right?
Yeah.
If a diabetes drug works for dementia, that tells you there's a relationship to diabetes, or I like to say dysglycemia, messed up blood sugar, and dementia. And there is, clearly. In fact, Alzheimer's disease and diabetes, or Alzheimer's disease and all dementias really, as well, go hand in hand with dysglycemia, messed up blood sugar. There is no argument that is clear, and this, I read that article this morning too on my radio program. It's clear, it's been shown over and over and over again, dementia and blood sugar issues go hand in hand. In fact, you know what, Doug, do you have any friends or do you know anybody who's in a nursing home or has dementia issues or is kind of losing their memory or cognitive
Not really,
abilities?
no.
Well, you're lucky. It happened to my dad, and we noticed that his dementia issues got much worse when he ate the desserts at the nursing home. So we got him off the yes, we got him off all the desserts. And my dad passed away last year, unfortunately, but for the last year of his life, he was more clear-headed than he was before he changed his diet around. He was much more clear-headed, and he wasn't even on any supplements, let alone if you get on a good nutritional supplement program. Which, by the way, another thing that comes to mind when I hear that article that you're talking about. Not only does lowering your blood sugar have a positive impact on brain health, on mental health, on dementia issues, but so does using the sweeties. So does using your ultimate niacin. So does using longevity products that help your body stabilize blood sugar. So keeping your blood sugar under control is not only important for the liver, as we talked about at the beginning of the program. It's not only important for dementia. It's pretty much important for every single health challenge you can name. And it's not only a function of restricting or limiting the amount of sugar you're eating, it's also a function of using nutritional supplements that help your body process sugar. The most important nutritional supplements for helping the body process sugar are the B vitamins and the electrolytes. And this is one of the neatest things about the Longevity Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's a source of dense, packed B vitamins and electrolytes in a liquid format that go right to work. And you can prove the benefits of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine for your blood sugar if you use your Beyond Tangy Tangerine first thing in the morning. Most people who have blood sugar issues will know, if they're testing their blood sugar, which they should be, that blood sugar concentration is much more elevated in the morning, first thing in the morning. Well, if you get on your Beyond Tangy Tangerine before you go to bed at night And first thing in the morning, what you'll find is your blood sugar stabilizes much more quickly and is much more normalized than it would be otherwise. You can try it out for yourself. Just the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, let alone the Sweeties, let alone the Ultimate Niacin and Ultimate Selenium and Fucoid Z, all of which can help you stabilize your blood sugar if you're dealing with mental health issues, if you're dealing with liver disease issues, if you're dealing with any kinds of blood sugar issues. And by the way, ADD in children and concentration and focus issues in kids is another way that dysglycemia or messed up blood sugar shows up, and using Beyond Tangy Tangerine can be a great way to send your kid off to school if he's dealing with concentration or ADD issues, or even if you just want to improve cognitive functioning. Okay, take a break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Got lines open for you at 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. We'll take a commercial break and come back with more good health information on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program right after this break.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
All right, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. 831-685-1080 is your priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. If you got questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to wean yourself off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, 831-685-1080 is your priority line number, and 888-379-2552, toll free. We'll get your calls in our next segment, so hang on tight if you're on hold. What you got for us, Douglas?
I found this story on Fox News headline, even low levels of air pollution could be deadly for seniors. And this was, even though levels of air pollution deemed safe by the U.S. government, they say may shorten the lifespans of seniors, according to this new research. He said, in fact, hundreds of older Americans may die prematurely each year due to the effects of dirty air. The finding stems from a computer prediction analysis that correlated fine particle and ozone pollution levels between 2000 and 2012 with death rates on roughly 93% of all Americans who are covered by Medicare. According to the lead author, Francesca Dominici from the Harvard Data Science Initiative, says this is the most comprehensive study of short-term exposure to pollution and mortality to date. And it says we found that the mortality rate increases almost linearly as the air pollution increases. Any level of air pollution, no matter how low, is harmful to human health. In the study period, 22 million people covered by the investigation died. And they said, while the study only found an association, investigators found that for every tiny particle of increase in levels, their death rate rose a roughly 0.5 to 1%. She said, although those figures may seem small, the colleagues pointed out that it adds up when multiplied across the entire population of American seniors, amounting to more than 7,100 premature deaths over the study period. And the research team noted that some groups of seniors are even more vulnerable to exposure, and low-income seniors face 3 times a higher risk as more well-off seniors, and women were 25% more likely. So there you go.
Seniors are unfortunately not only the most vulnerable, along with little kids, are the most not only the most vulnerable among us when it comes to catching diseases and flus and shingles viruses and apparently now susceptibility to air pollution toxicity, but they're also the most drugged of all the demographic groups. And that's one of the reasons why I had such a problem being a traditional pharmacist. I haven't been a traditional pharmacist since 1993. But for 7 years, I was a traditional pharmacist, and what I noticed was it was the seniors and it was the really young folks who were getting most of the drugs. You ever hear of the 20-80 rule, Douglas? Where 20%?
No, but there's a CDC statistic that like 40% of people over the age of 60 are taking at least 5 prescription drugs.
Isn't that craziness? And almost everybody over the age of 60 is at least taking 1. It's absolute craziness. And literally, Doug, we used to have people come in and drop a plastic bag on the pharmacy counter with 15 or 16 different medications in it. That's called polypharmacy, by the way. And as much as I rail on prescription drug medicine or medical therapy or whatever, pharmacological therapy, where you just take one drug for your blood pressure, it is unbelievably silly and dangerous and just bad science and bad health to be taking multiple drugs. It's like putting a witch's brew of chemistry into your body. Not only does every drug you take require nutrition in order for the body to process it, which means every prescription drug you take makes you more and more susceptible to nutritional deficiencies, but nobody knows how these things interact with each other inside the body. When they do testing on drugs, they don't test them along with other drugs. They test one drug to see how it works in the body, but nobody tests multiple drugs. There's no drug companies that test 14 different drugs. We're the tests. Our bodies are the tests. You don't want to be the test. That's why it's so important to get on a good nutritional supplement program. If you are on a prescription drug and you want to wean yourself off, we are here for you. We can help you. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552. Toll free. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll take a commercial break and come back with you and your phone calls right after this on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. 831-685-1080 is your priority line number. That's 831-685-1080. Toll-free 888-379-2552. We do have lines open for you at 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Without further ado, time to hit the phones. Who's first in line, Doug?
All right, let's head to Spokane, Washington. And Donna, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Donna.
Hi. I just wanted to give you some lab results that I got to see what you thought of that.
Yeah.
But first, I want to let you know that I am on the Brain and Heart Pack, Glucogel, Niacin, and Ultimate Daily Classic.
Okay, Glucogel,
the blood
Niacin,
work I got,
and the Ultimate Daily Classic. Okay, so tell me, more importantly, and we'll get to your blood work here in a second. What are your symptoms? Are you dealing with a health challenge of some kind?
Yeah, I've been swollen in my joint. My hand, my shoulder, my knees.
Okay. Anything else? Anything
Nope.
else come to mind? Digestion, bowel movements, gas, bloating, discomfort, constipation, heartburn? Nothing like that?
Nope.
Nope. Headaches? Anything like that? Headaches or any migraines or anything like that? Menstrual cycles?
No.
Okay. Blood pressure?
I'm past that. Blood pressure is good.
Yeah. So nothing else that you can think of?
Right.
Okay. Are you on any medication?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me real quickly. I don't really pay too much attention to blood tests because, and I'll just tell you this, and then I want to hear what you have to say. Blood tests are all based on what they call reference ranges or reference values. Do you know what those are? How right next to the number it'll say what the normal range is.
Yes.
Right. But what is the normal range? Who came up with the normal range? Does anybody ever ask that question?
Right.
Aren't you curious about that?
Yeah.
Where do they get this normal range from? And what if you're outside what if you happen to be the type of person that's outside the normal range? So you can't really go by test scores or numbers, and I don't really pay much attention to them. It's really the way people who don't understand the body have to work. That is, if your doctor's using a test score and not your symptoms, he basically is admitting he doesn't understand how the body works, and he has to use a test score. Nonetheless, just for curiosity's sake, tell me what you found out.
Okay, so my CPR was 35.
Yeah, what does that
The
mean?
leukocyte was low at 3.5. My lymphocyte was low at 0.70.
What does all that mean? What does any of that mean?
I don't know.
I know, exactly. It's mumbo jumbo. Who cares if your lymphocytes are low or your leukocytes are low? What if I told you that I could get your leukocytes up, but you'd still have your joint pain? Would you say, I don't care, I want my joint pain to go away? Or what if I said to you, that's what counts, right? Or what if I said to you, your joint pain is we're going to get your joint pain perfect, but your leukocyte, we're going to make your joint pain go away, but your leukocytes are still going to be low. You'd be like, I don't care, I'm happy. Who cares about what the test scores say? You know what I'm saying? It's the symptoms that count, and that's what we want to take care of. When a doctor or anybody works with test scores, what they're admitting is, or they're telling you is, well, we'll just give you a drug to change your test scores, and then you'll be fine. Who cares about your joints? Because that's how they work. That's what drugs do. They change test scores, but they don't make our symptoms go away unless they're masking them or hiding them. So here's what we need to do. Forget your lymphocytes. We're just going to take care of your joint pain, all right? It's very difficult to have any, as I was talking about at the beginning of the program, to have any health challenge without underlying problems in the digestive system and the blood sugar system. Those are the 2 points at the bottom of what I call the triangle of disease. Hypothyroidism is also usually involved as well, but the 2 fundamental points are going to be the digestive system and the blood sugar system. Inflammation in the joints is due to a deterioration of the joints, that is a breakdown of the cartilage. The cartilage only breaks down under 2 states, or under 2 conditions. Condition number 1, there's not enough nutrition getting in, and condition number 2, there is too much toxicity getting in. In other words, the wrong stuff getting in and the right stuff isn't. And that, my friends, is really how you break down all chronic degenerative diseases, regardless of what your test scores are. The wrong stuff's getting in, the right stuff isn't. Donna, hang on, because we'll finish up when we come back from our break, and we'll get you some action steps to take care of your joints. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We do have lines open, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. Let us show you how simple and easy it is to reverse chronic degenerative diseases, no matter what they are, no matter what your health challenges are. We'll take a quick commercial break and come back right after this. Don't go away.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
All right, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. Pharmacist Ben here. We're talking to Donna. We do have lines open, by the way, 831-685-1080. or 888-379-2552 toll free. We're talking to Donna about some joints, sore joints. Are you there, Donna?
Yes.
Hey, I didn't mean to be marginalizing or be dismissive or be rude or anything about the test scores. It's just that it really doesn't matter when it comes to your symptomology what your test scores are. And it really is kind of like a doctor admitting they don't know what the heck to do when they go and waste their time and waste your money and insurance company money on diagnostics and functional test scores, etc. So here's what you need to do for your joints. As with any other health challenge, really, wrong stuff. Keeping in mind it's wrong stuff in, right stuff, wrong stuff getting in, right stuff not getting in. I'm glad you're on the glucogel caps. I was going to tell you about that, but with the glucogel caps and with your brain and heart pack, you might want to consider throwing in the ultimate enzymes. You want to take the ultimate enzymes with meals, and that will help you process your foods a little bit, especially your proteins and your fats for that matter. And one of the neat things about the ultimate enzymes is they contain substances, specifically substances from pineapple and papaya, that help improve joint pain. They're anti-inflammatory. They can bust up those inflammatory clogs that are responsible for the joint pain. They're not going to help you with the deterioration of the tissue specifically, although in the long run they might, but they will help you with the pain. So use your ultimate enzymes on an empty stomach, maybe 2 or 3 a day on an empty stomach, and then also a couple or 2 or 3 with your meals. It's always a good idea to use some apple cider vinegar with your digestive enzymes to activate the enzymes. I would also be throwing in the noni juice as well as the Fucoid Z, both of which have blood purifying properties and anti-inflammatory properties. And it might not hurt you to get on some the Slender FX or Keto FX to get a good source of protein in addition to the glucogel caps. And always, always, always when you're taking your glucogel caps, make sure you use some of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Why? The vitamin C in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine helps the glucogel caps do their work. Glucogel caps should always be taken with your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Thanks so much for your call. Appreciate it. One last thing. Chicken soup, homemade chicken soup with the bones. Always good for all cartilaginous and joint issues. Homemade chicken soup. I call it bone soup, where you take a chicken, you drop it in the pot, you add a little apple cider vinegar and simmer it down. Keep simmering it down until it forms a nice, thick, gelatinous soup. And it is yummy and delicious and awesome for your joints and great for your immune system, too. Thanks for your call, Donna. Appreciate it. Hope we helped you out. Who's next in line, Doug?
Donna might also, in the short term, want to use the CM cream on her joints and put 3 or 4 drops. And put 3 or 4 drops of the trauma oil in with that CM cream, and that'll help for the short term, help with the pain.
As well as the CM capsules. Very good point,
Yeah, that's
Doug.
good for anti-inflammatory.
Both the capsules and the cream. Good point, Doug. Thank you.
And let's head to California. And Ava, you are on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Ava.
Hello. I actually have a question for my infant baby.
Okay.
She's 6 months.
Okay.
She's 20 pounds. She's not immunized. And she's been getting sick a lot. She has the cold symptoms.
Okay.
She has a lot of runny nose, cough.
Okay. Breastfeeding? Breastfeeding or formula?
I'm not. Formula.
What kind of formula?
It's Similac, and it's sensitive. It's non-GMO.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, but it's not very good for your baby. So that's more than likely your culprit right there is the Similac. So you could do a couple things. You can't breastfeed. I take it you can't breastfeed, right? There's no option there.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, then you're going to have to play around with her formula. I know some people can't breastfeed, and I understand that, and I don't mean to sound harsh, but there's no way to duplicate breast milk. Absolutely not. So right off the bat, without breast milk, the baby is kind of handicapped a little bit. Now, not to say that that the child can't have a successful life and can't grow healthy, etc., but it just handicaps them a little bit. Your symptoms that you're describing are classic signs of problems with something that's getting into her system. If you were breastfeeding, I would say you were the problem. But because the only thing that's getting into your baby's system now is Similac, then that's probably where your problem is. You might also want to try some baby probiotics. You know what probiotics are? Good bacteria. That might help you. Some baby probiotics. She can't eat any. That's pretty much what you're going to have to look at is changing her food. And there's lots of different options. They're not all great, I'm sorry to say, but more than likely that's where you're going to find the problems in the Similac. All right? I hope that helps. Okay. I hope that's not bad news or anything. I hope that helps you out. So that's pretty much all you can do, unfortunately, if you're not breastfeeding. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it, Ava. Who's next in line, Doug?
All right, let's head to North Carolina. And Paul, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul. Hey.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ben. You're Paul. What's going on, Paul?
I have neuropathy in my feet and my legs and in my wrist. And I have tried various doctors. And
you don't need a doctor. You don't need a doctor, sir. I'm guessing you're in your 60s or so, 70s?
I am 90.
Oh, my goodness. God bless you, Paul. That's amazing. Well, first of all, if that's the only thing you got going on, then you're doing great. However, if you want to really cover all your bases and not have any issues with your neuropathy, you got to treat yourself like a diabetic, because that's the number one reason why we get neuropathies. It's because of blood sugar problems. So yeah, get on the Healthy Start Pack as soon as possible. Start sipping on your Beyond Tangy Tangerine as soon as you can. Make sure you stay away from any foods that spike your blood sugar. In fact, at the age of 90, my friend, the less calories you put in your body, the way better off you're going to be. That's true for everybody, but it's especially true at the age of 90. You don't need a lot of calories. So, but you do want to make sure that the calories you're getting are nutritionally dense. That is, they're packed with nutrition: vegetables, organ meats, eggs, algae, fish. These are foods that have lots of nutritional value. Meat, if you're a meat eater, have lots of nutritional value compared to their caloric, the amount of calories that you're getting. Calories aren't your friend. Nutrition is. It's a very important distinction that you want to make, especially if you're 90 years old. So treat yourself like a diabetic. Get on the Healthy Start Pack, especially the in addition to the sweeties, especially the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Also, I might try, if I were you, I might also be adding in the Ultimate Niacin. Treat yourself like a diabetic. Avoid the blood sugar spiking foods. Get yourself on blood sugar stabilizing nutrients as well as the Healthy Start Pack, and you should notice some pretty significant differences and pretty darn quickly. And congratulations on being 90. That is awesome. Love hearing stories like that, Douglas. Who's next in line? We got time for
Let's
one more
head
call?
to Washington State. And Deidre, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Deidre.
Hi, Deidre. That's me.
Deidre?
Thank God for you.
Hello?
I've heard people say niacin isn't good.
What do you mean you've heard? I'm not sure what you're saying.
Just by two different opinions on so many of these.
Well, I'm not understanding. What do you mean niacin isn't good? You mean it doesn't taste good? You mean
No,
it
it's
doesn't
not
look
a
good?
good take.
What? Say again?
It's not a good thing to take.
Oh, really? And why would you say? And why would you suppose they would
I
say
don't-
that?
They said it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, you might want
another-
to you might want to invite whoever told you that to look up the word essential, ESSENTIL. I'll help them out because they might not look it up, but I'll help them. So if they're listening, these people who say niacin is not good, let's talk about the word essential. Essential means you must have it, right? Now, if you want to think of an example of something essential, think about oxygen. Oxygen is essential. If you don't have oxygen, you'll die. Other things that are essential include what we call the Mighty 90 essential nutrients, and that's the vitamins and the minerals that compose the Healthy Start Pack. They're like oxygen. They're essential. So just like you don't have oxygen, you die. That's the definition of essential. You don't have vitamins. That is vitamin E and D and A and K and vitamin C and the B complex. You die. Simple as that. You don't have minerals. You die. Simple as that. Now, if you have a little bit of the vitamins, you may not be dead, but you'll just be sick. If you only have a little bit of the minerals, you may not die, but you'll just be under the weather, or you may have some kind of chronic degenerative disease. Well, guess what? Niacin, for the folks who say it isn't a good thing to take or it doesn't do anything, is not only an essential nutrient, but it is one of the most powerful, medicinal, therapeutic, effective, and potent of the entire Mighty 90 essential nutrients. In fact, niacin is not only is so powerful and so potent and so therapeutic and so medicinal that it is not only one of the Mighty 90 essential nutrients, it's actually made in your body. One of the very few, in fact, the only vitamin that's so important for the biological system that the body will make it under conditions of deficiency. And that's why supplementing is so powerful. No matter what your friends or whoever said, niacin is not something good to take. I hope that helps clear that up a little bit. If you want to hang on, we'll finish up when we come back from the break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program on the ZBS Radio Network. We'll be back right after this.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. Got a few more minutes to talk to you at 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552. We're talking to Deirdre in Washington State, a little bit about niacin, which is one of my all-time favorite nutritional supplements, which I know, and I happen to know quite a little bit about niacin. Do you know niacin is nature's very best natural statin drug? One of the most powerful. In fact, it's just as potent as a statin drug for helping lower your cholesterol levels. Not that lowering your cholesterol levels is that big a deal, but if you wanted to lower your cholesterol, you want to use niacin. It's important for the blood sugar system. It helps folks who are dealing with social anxiety disorder. It may help you quit smoking. It's hard to come up with a more multifunctional, potent, medicinal, and therapeutic nutritional supplement than niacin. So I didn't mean to go off on you there, Deirdre. I hope I wasn't. I didn't mean to be rude or anything. Did you have a question for us?
I know you pretty well by listening to you a lot.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Deirdre. Sometimes I could be a little self-righteous. I don't mean to be, but sometimes it sounds that way.
I'm kind of diversifying here. I took some herbal rainforest about 4 days ago. I took 2 tablespoons one time a day for 2 days, and then I took the 4 tablespoons for twice and for 3 times.
Yeah, what happened?
How long? It makes me have a flu-like feeling.
If you are relating a flu-like feeling to the herbal rainforest, then I would lay off the herbal rainforest. Herbal rainforest is herbs. I'm more of a nutritionist than an herbalist. I like working with herbs. I've worked with herbs for many years in my pharmacy. I was an herbal pharmacist for many years, but there's still a little more medicinal than I like to practice. I like to practice nutritional rather than medicinal. You're not going to really have an allergic reaction to a nutrient, an essential nutrient, but you could very likely have an allergic reaction to an herbal product. So if you're definitely 100% associating feeling sluggish or flu-like symptoms or just feeling yucky after you use your herbal rainforest, that would be something I would lay off. I don't know. Does that help you? Is that what you were going to ask us?
I did the double doses when it happened.
Maybe cut back on the dose.
I was what's the difference between that and having Suero V cleanse?
Big difference. The Suero V cleanse doesn't work like a laxative. The herbal rainforest cleans out your colon. That's a little bit different. The Suero V cleanse is when you just stop putting food in your system, and that's my favorite way to detox, to clean the system, is just stop putting food in. You'll have a normal bowel movement after a day or two as your body becomes cleaner and cleaner, and as it doesn't have to process more and more food, you'll find that you're having bowel movements. In fact, it's kind of amazing how you can have a bowel movement even though you don't eat for 2 days, because stuff is stored in the intestine. And that's really what you're looking for. With the herbal cleanse, yeah, you're going to clean everything out. But with the Suero V cleanse, you're going to calm the body down so that it can, on its own, eliminate any residual material that's in the large intestine, and that's what you're looking to do. The other benefit of the Suero V cleanse is when you don't eat anything, and that's what the Suero V cleanse is. It's basically a fast where you don't eat any food. You just do half a bottle of Suero V every hour. The second benefit is when you don't eat food, you give your digestive system a holiday, a vacation. You know what I'm saying, Deirdre? It's like we all like vacations, right? When was the last time we gave our intestine a vacation? And that's what the Suero V cleanse can be thought of, a vacation for your intestine, a vacation for your digestive system. Most of us, if we're living the standard American lifestyle and subsisting on the standard American diet, have never had a digestive vacation. The Suero V cleanse allows you to give your digestive system a complete break so that you can reallocate resources to building and to growth and repair. Remember, every time you take a bite of food, nutritional resources are being diverted away from building, away from growing, away from repairing, into the digestive tract to digest your food, which means the more you eat, the more nutritionally deficient you're likely to be, unless you're eating really good food, which most of us aren't. The more processed food, the more standard American diet type food we eat, the more nutritionally deficient we become. And that is why it's so important to get on a good nutritional supplement program if you are subsisting on the standard American diet. It's also why many people notice when they get on a nutritional supplement program like the Healthy Start Pack and the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, you lose weight, you don't feel as hungry, you're satisfied with less food because now you've got the nutrients that the body requires to process the food. And this is why, even though we don't call it a weight loss program, in my mind, it's the best weight loss program. Suero V Cleanse, first and foremost, getting on the Healthy Start Pack and the Mighty 90 essential nutrients secondly. And that's how simple health can be. The good stuff in, the bad stuff not in. Keep the good stuff in the body, keep the bad stuff out. It's as simple as that, my friends. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben for Doug Winfrey, Doc Wallach, for all the folks at the ZBS Radio Network. Have yourselves a wonderful, beautiful, awesome, spectacular day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.
According to the CDC, nearly half of all Americans take at least one prescription drug daily. For those over the age of 60, almost 40% are taking at least 5 medications every day, some of those drugs costing hundreds of dollars. Most people struggle to pay for these expensive drugs, but FDI Longevity has the answer with discount pharmacy cards. You can get a 10% and on some drugs up to an 85% discount, up to a 35% discount on hearing aids, and up to a 60% discount on lab tests, even ones for your pets. This card never expires, and best of all, the FDI Longevity card is free. That's right, I said free. Imagine the change in your life with extra change in your pocket. All because you're saving hundreds, if not thousands, on your medical costs with your FDI Longevity discount card. Contact your local FDI Longevity associate and find out how you could get your free pharmacy discount card. And remember, it's free!